In this video we will consider one aspect of Muslim daily life, food and drink. Every person chooses their own personal lifestyle. You make lifestyle choices every day. Can you think of 3 lifestyle choices you will make today? What influences you in making those choices? Are there any restrictions on your choices? Your attitude towards your lifestyle affects these choices and affects your day-to-day living. Muslims make their daily choices based on the teachings of the Quran and the Hadith and Sunnah of Muhammad. The 5 pillars also inform a Muslim's lifestyle. Following the teachings of Islam, a Muslim should not do anything that makes them feel guilty or ashamed, or that harms anyone else. There are different interpretations of Islam, and how a Muslim interprets God's law and the culture of the country they live in affects how they live their life. Muslims believe that food is a gift from God, a part of God's creation for humans to use, and not to be wasted out of respect for God. Therefore, Muslims should thank God for what is given to them. Muhammad is said to have ended meals, saying, "All praise to Him who has given us food and drink, and made us Muslims." The Quran forbids some foods, such as pork and insects, which are haram or forbidden, and meat must be killed in the way commanded by God to make it halal, allowed. Vegetables and fish are halal. Halal food shops are approved by Muslim authorities, and Muslim butchers sell halal meat, as you can see in the picture on your screen. Animals that are given by God as food should be treated with respect, and cared for properly when alive, and killed painlessly. Meat is halal if it is blessed in the name of God before it is killed, and is killed by a single cut to the throat. Muhammad said that knives should be sharpened so that the animal does not suffer. The area where food is prepared should be clean and free from haram ingredients. These rules are not easy to keep in all countries, as most animals are not killed in the way of Islamic law, and most restaurants prepare food that is haram. There are also hidden ingredients in some foods, like gelatin in sweets, and the red dye cochineal made from insects. If a Muslim eats an ingredient without knowing it, the Quran says this is not sinful, nor is it if they are forced to eat it out of hunger. Food rules unite the Muslim community and encourage them to live and eat as a community. The food rules are followed by Muslims because they are revealed in the Quran, the perfect teaching of the religion of God. Pause the video and read the Quran passage on the screen. Muslims interpret this verse to mean that God has forbidden alcohol and other drugs that alter the mind and may confuse people or reduce control a person has over their actions. Muslims believe that God gave this command for the benefit of humans. Muslims believe that not drinking alcohol means they are always in control of what they say and do, and avoids self-harm or harm of others. They are living a healthier lifestyle, as they are avoiding health risks associated with alcohol, and they are avoiding a common consequence of drinking alcohol, regretting one's intoxicated actions. Drinking alcohol may lead to breaking other laws set out in the Quran, so it must be avoided. This is not always easy in some cultures and countries, like Australia, where there is a drinking culture. In some countries it is the way of life of many people, and it is seen as something that gives pleasure to many people, and celebrations often involve alcohol. Some foodstuffs may contain alcohol as part of the processing, as, for example, in 2008 it was discovered that one brand of crisps did, although it was not mentioned on the packaging, contain alcohol. Although eating them is not considered to be a sin, as Muslims were unaware alcohol was an ingredient. Some Muslims believe that God has forbidden them from handling any alcohol in any form. Others, however, believe that God has only warned against intoxication and the dangers of being drunk, and that alcohol can be used for good purposes, for example as an antiseptic. Some Muslims believe that it is acceptable to drink alcohol as long as you do not get drunk, although a widely accepted hadith of the Prophet Muhammad makes it clear that anything intoxicating is completely forbidden in any amount.